Hi guys, this is Oleg, your real estate broker with Bellevue Comments. This episode is going to be August 2025 real estate market update for all Seattle and all Eastside locations, and we're going to review with you together data, what's happening in this market. Our market is a really specific market, and I will review only data for residential market for our locations in this episode. So buckle up and let's begin. I'd like to start this episode with this slide. This slide shows number of listings sold above asking price. And why I'm showing you guys this slide, and this slide for Eastside and this slide for Seattle, you guys can see a very similarity in those two slides. And similarity we see in those two slides is number of listings sell above asking price increasing starting from January all the way to the April for the last 4 years. That means market is accelerating and prices increasing and people pay above asking price, right? And starting in May, you guys can see in the same slides, market is decreasing and slowing down because number of listings sold above asking price dropping a lot. Same thing happens in Seattle neighborhood, same thing happens in Eastside neighborhood, and we see this similarity for last 4 years. Why I'm starting with those slides? Because guys, a lot of talk about recession right now. Prices going down. We're gonna see another 2008 recession. That's not going to be happening right now. And those people who telling you about this on YouTube, they have no idea what they talking about. We guys review real numbers. We have normal market. I already talked about that in January and in February 2025. And if you guys follow me and watch my videos from before, you already know this information. And on this slide, you guys can stop and watch for yourself. Prediction for this year, price is going to be decreased for about 9% in our Seattle neighborhoods, and this is pretty normal. And this is also great opportunity for buyers. If somebody on the fence buy a property right now or not to buy, right now is a great time to buy when market is slowing down and you guys don't have a lot of competition. But when market going to be accelerating again in January, it's going to be more competition and it's going to be more difficult for buyers to buy a home than right now. And now let's review together another very important slide, number supply of inventory for King County and Snohomish County. And majority of areas you guys can see it's a green color, which is represent we have currently more than 2 months supply of inventory, between 2 months and 4 months. That represents balanced market. So when we have less than 2 months supply of inventory, it's a seller's market, and more than 4 months supply inventory is a buyer's market. We're not in a buyer's market yet, with exceptions for a few neighborhoods, but most King County and Snohomish County we have balanced market, which is very healthy for our location, which we really needed. We did not see for a long time. And finally, we have normal, balanced, healthy market in Seattle neighborhoods. According to Mortgage News Daily, current mortgage rate for 3 years fixed mortgages 6.5% and decrease comparable to 6 months ago. So mortgage rates improved for the last couple months and it's better for buyer. Houses become more affordable. Of course, we want to have lower mortgage rates. We want to have like below 6%, maybe 5.5%, I wish, but we doesn't know if that's ever gonna happen. But again, currently 6.5%, and that's what we have on the market right now. And let's dive into Seattle neighborhoods and see what's happening in those locations. You guys can see with me on the screen, currently we have 2.1 months supply of inventory. It's balanced, it's healthy market in Seattle, with listings sitting on the market for more than 2 months. Medium close sale price $1 million, an increase comparable to last year for 4% year over year. So it's a good balanced market. Medium close sale price 10 years ago was $650,000, now $1 million. So prices for Seattle neighborhoods pretty much increased for 40% in 10 years, which makes really happy a lot of investors who buys in those neighborhoods. This slide and this data shows you guys 27% of home sellers sold homes above asking price in Seattle neighborhoods. 20% sold at asking price. 24% home sellers sold below asking price, and 29% home sellers have to reduce price before they was able to sell the property. And if you guys compare this data comparable to last month and comparable to same time year ago, you guys can see with me on the slide numbers of listings sold above asking price is decreasing, a number of sellers who have to reduce price and sold below asking price is increasing. And why is this happening? Because we have more listings on the market than usual. We got balanced market right now, more than 2 months supply of inventory. And usually in Seattle for last 10 years we've been in a seller's market, and currently we're in a balanced market where the buyers can choose the property to buy, and it's pretty good healthy market. It doesn't mean we are in a recession, it only means we're gonna have more listings and buyers going to have more choices through December, and those houses going to be sell in September, October, and market going to be probably dry out again by December, and we'll see what's going to happen next year. But my prediction for next year, price is going to be historically increased again, like we see already in the last 4 years. And now let's see what's happening on another side of Lake Washington, Eastside. You guys can see with me on the screen we have 2.4 months supply of inventory. Again, this is balanced market, very healthy market, with medium close sale price $1,580,000 and price decrease comparable to last year for 2%. Yes, only 2% decrease. So prices really stable on East Side and homes really desirable. Even we have more choices for the buyers, which is very good, and we have more listings on the market. Alright guys, what you should do if you are a buyer or you are a seller in this balanced market. In this market, you have to follow different strategies. If you buyer, for example, you don't need to rush anymore. Mortgage rate may decrease and you're gonna have better opportunity to buy property in the future. Home stays on the market for 2 months. Sellers compete for you because you have a lot of choices and you can use different tools to buy the property. You can negotiate price twice when you buy the property, second time after home inspection. You can find flaw in the property, you can make sellers repair the property, and basically you can get perfect home for the best price on the market in this time of the year. And for savvy buyers, you guys will use this opportunity, and I think this opportunity is going to be close in December when will be no listings, no choices, and in January with new fresh start of the year in 2026, price is going to be increased again. So use this opportunity, don't waste your time. Don't wait to 2027, 2028 because we cannot price the market. We doesn't know what's going to be happen. Use this opportunity right now. If you're looking to buy the property, if you can afford, if that's what you want, reach out to me. I will be glad to be your real estate broker, your advisor, and your resource. And if you are a seller, what you should do in this balanced market? You have to be very smart and you have to be very savvy. You cannot price your home middle of the market or higher bar on the market because your house will be never sell. Even if staged and prepared and everything's perfect, a lot of competition right now, a lot of sellers in your shoes wants to sell the property. You need to price your house in the lower side of the market, and still a lot of buyers looking homes right now will be able to sell quickly and move your house and achieve your dreams. Maybe you want to move to different state or different city, you can do this. We still have plenty of buyers on the market to buy your home, but you have to be smart, you have to be savvy, you have to use great agent like myself with 25 years of experience. The agent's going to be spend a lot of own money to market your house and will be help you to sell your home. I hope this episode was helpful. If you guys like it, smash like button, subscribe to my channel. Until next time.